Recording in 3, 2, 1. Welcome to another episode of DADS podcast. My name is Clint.
My name is Mal.
And we back for another episode of Black Lightning. Malcolm. Season 2. Episode 3. Master Laurie. Oh, hold on. I did not know that was the name of that fucking episode. I do not like that. Master Laurie. That's super slavish. I didn't even know that was that. I did not know that was the name of the fucking episode, bruh. All right. Malcolm, thoughts of the episode? That's edit Master Laurie out, I guess. I didn't like that shit. I guess it is what it is. Thoughts of the episode?
The new principal is a dick.
Oh, yeah. From the jump.
Yeah. From the jump.
I'm trying to... What the fuck is his name, man? They don't even have it on the IMDb.
Hey, you were right, by the way, when you said he's going to be a teacher.
Yeah, I know. I told you. Shit. He has said it.
Yeah, I guess I must have missed that part. I thought he was like, I'm taking my pension and shit, and I'm out. That's what I thought it was going to be. Yeah. Him just being at home and shit. And just got his curricular activities for the nighttime.
Okay, that's why I know the fucking principal from. He's the guy from Wolf of Wall Street. Yeah, he's always a little dick. He's always a dick, or like trying to be the funny guy and shit like that. So that's where I know him from. I knew I'd seen his face before. I just didn't know for fucking where. Yeah, he's a dick straight off the top.
Yeah.
Fucking like first day of him being there, they put metal detectors in the school, and that was Jefferson's whole thing. Like, we are not gonna put metal detectors in the school and shit like that. Make the kids feel like criminals and shit like that. Mm-hmm. That was one of his really strong stances of what the case is. So how you want to do this, Malcolm? You want to just go straight in from person to person, I guess? From Jefferson on down?
Yeah, I guess since we're starting with Jefferson, we can start with him.
All right, so, of course, Jefferson is still chasing after Tobias.
Trying to get leads.
That chase will not stop. Or if it will after this episode. Possibly, maybe. We don't know yet. Pretty sure that I saw
get out.
I saw that part. I was like, y'all remember the first episode when he snuck into jail and killed somebody? like y'all remember that shit, huh? All right.
You don't think he can get his way out?
Well, yeah. So we get Jefferson. I forgot what the fuck how it all begins with him. I guess it did.
It was the school
right?
stuff.
Yeah, it started at school. Okay.
I believe that was how it started. The school stuff.
Yeah. So yeah, he goes to the school, new principal. He tries to show the principal around. Well, he asks the new principal.
Nah, I'm good. I don't need nothing.
Yeah, but
I'm good. I'm just all I need is my fucking.
I thought
desk.
that was very disrespectful. Also, by the way, because later on in the episode, we see Jefferson finally packing his shit up in his old office. So my man didn't even give Jefferson a chance to pack his shit up.
He was using his phone in the chair and all that shit.
I was like, I saw that shit. I was like, boy, that's mad disrespectful, bro.
Yeah. He's like, well, since I don't have an office yet. It's right. Like we can have a meeting in, I think, a library or a conference room or some shit. Yeah. He was saying, like, I'll use that for my desk for time being. It's like, damn, this dude's a dick.
Yeah, he was disrespectful as shit. But yeah, so I want to say this is probably before or after, I can't really remember, but we get to see Henderson second encounter with Jefferson of Black Lightning in this whole season so far.
Yeah,
and he was like, man. Like, this is a social call? No, we don't do those no more, fam. Like, this all this straight business.
Straight business.
It's straight business, homie. Like, I need you to do what you need to do. Get your Black Lightning shit on, and then report back. Like, nigga, we ain't finna be cool, like, no time
He's
soon.
Like, look, we got a couple leads. He's like, oh, you want me to talk to him? Nope. We don't need Jefferson.
No, we don't need Jefferson, my nigga.
I need Black Lightning. I feel like he gonna get him done much faster.
Yeah, which was crazy because they didn't show it last episode of the cases, but we did see Tobias kill the cop that was giving him the information.
Yeah.
Which I didn't even realize that was the same cop from season 1 that Henderson was claiming to be a dirty cop the whole fucking time. I didn't even pay no attention. I didn't even connect that shit to this episode, if the case was. But we pretty much get a torch scene or whatever the case is with Black Lightning and some like fucking pyromaniac.
Yeah.
The nigga just pulled the flamethrower out of nowhere. Out his ass, like, and started shooting that motherfucker.
Shit, I thought it was heat wave for a minute, this nigga.
Yeah, so that happened. But before we get to that, we get to see Black Lightning. I guess kind of trying to track down Khalil to reach Tobias, or for the case, or even reach Khalil to turn on Tobias, which I think is going to happen eventually anyway. For the case is because it's only so much that Khalil could pretty much kind of take anymore at this moment.
I think it already did
because he dogging the fuck out this nigga. Like it's getting really bad between Tobias and Khalil at this motherfucking point. But we'll get to that later. So yeah. I guess Jefferson or Black Lightning, what the case is, went to go see Khalil's mom, and he was like, "I know the game already, baby girl. You seen your son. And he gave you a burner phone. Give me the number. Let me talk to this man."
He's like, "Oh, you call him. Tell him to meet me here."
Exactly, something. So that whole meeting or whatever got set up, and things didn't go well, exchange well, because Khalil didn't want to hear, like, nigga, Tobias is going to kill you.
He's like
whether you like it or not.
He's like, you had a hard time with me. Now I almost killed you. He's like, if it wasn't for Thunder, your ass be dead.
Which was the funny thing, because Thunder ain't the one who saved his ass. Yeah. It was, what's the girl name? Jennifer.
Jennifer's hair.
So that whole conversation goes through. Also before this, Jefferson and Gamby have a conversation where Gamby wants to get one of the needles that painkiller shoots, or whatever the case is.
Yeah, he's trying to make serums or some shit.
Do those kill people, or do they put them to sleep? I'm just asking for the nigga that fell off the fucking balcony of the club. I want to know. I thought they put them to sleep, right?
I think they.
That's what they were doing at school, right?
He might have different sets of those shits.
Yeah, they didn't know to get that deep.
Because before, when he was in the school, he was putting some people to sleep, but then like.
That's what I was asking this nigga in the balcony. Did that kill him?
Like, I think some of them got like poison too, because Gamby was talking about making antidotes and shit.
Yeah, that's true. But they never went that deep into, I guess, Khalil's or painkillers, like shit for his powers or for the case is or whatever. But so they have an exchange, whatever the case is. Jefferson said some smart ass, mouth ass shit like, "My nigga, I liked you better when you was in a wheelchair" type shit.
Yeah, you was a stronger person when you was in a wheelchair. I was like, damn, bro.
And then Khalil says, "My nigga, if you ever say something like that again, I'll just find everybody that you know, love, and whatever the fuck it is and kill." And it was like, "No, that ain't gonna happen, bro." Him his ass up, throw him down, all the other shit, which they still need to explain. Also, by the way, they still ain't
talking about the wattage. He said he did say how much wattage he's like
with the flamethrower nigga.
With him.
At the same time, my nigga, he hit the nigga with the flamethrower once and it did absolutely nothing. And the second time he hit him, it blasted his ass back. Whatever the case is, I'm just saying, bro.
Hey man, maybe he likes.
Need to make the shit clear.
Hey man, maybe his shit is like Spider-Man. You know how Spider-Man be holding his punches? Maybe he holding some of that lightning. I don't know, bro.
Still, shit explained to me, bro. Needs to explain to me. I'm sorry. I need explanations around here. But yeah, that happened. I think we get a little more Black Lightning a little bit later on. I can't really think because everything else wraps up with all the rest of the characters. So I'm not trying to like jump too far ahead. I think that's it. Like far as Black Lightning and just the beginning of the episode before the rest of the shit wraps up with him and Jennifer and all that other shit.
Yeah, he did do that little nice little trick, made like a spear and shit.
Yeah,
that little dart,
the needle and shit. Yeah, yeah. Man, I don't know. I'm just thinking that voltage would have busted the needle. I'm just saying. It's just me though. Just me.
Science.
All right. So now we got Jennifer. Jennifer is still going through her like fuck y'all phase. But also, I like the interaction with her and her sister a little bit more because it ain't like it was last season. Like they were like total, like I want to say they were like totally against each other, whatever the case is, but like they bonded a little bit more, whatever the case is. Like from the jump, I guess they were on Twitter, Instagram. I'm not sure which one, but she's like, "You dating such and such?"
Yeah. She's like, "Why you following me?"
A cold ass line, my nigga, that I wouldn't expect, my nigga. Like, you not the junk food type, baby girl. You more like soul food. I was like, oh, she hit her with the bars. Like, you more like soul food. I was like, oh, she hit her with the bars. Right, she said that shit. Right? I was like, we get Jennifer this episode, which is kind of dope, I guess. But at the same time, I know eventually it was going to backfire. She was saying that she was like kind of trained herself because I think she's zapped her sister, right? That's who she zapped, right? like with her fingers. Like she just, she's like, nigga, did you just surge me? She's like, ow. So yeah, she's been trying to control her powers on her own, which I know that was gonna. I know
eventually
until everything is unraveling in this episode and everything like that. Like if she would have just kept training herself, bro, that was gonna backfire eventually. Like at some time, like that's only so much you could teach yourself and learn yourself what the case is.
Yeah, because she was saying she can basically just do one finger like I guess. Send everything to one fucking finger.
Yeah,
she's like, I can't do my whole hand, but she's like, it's a start.
Yeah. So she's been training herself and everything like that. I really like this episode because I don't know who the fuck was old girl. Piranha. I hope I'm saying the name right. I'm not sure.
You talking about
the lady that came and like pretty much when Jennifer was on a walk, she was like, I've been looking for you. And everything like that when she was walking in the park.
Oh yeah. You know that's the.
Before she said her name, I saw her necklace. I was like, oh shit, they bringing Vixen in. Then she said her name, Piranha. I'm like, I don't know who the fuck that is. I was like, fuck, I don't know who the fuck that is. I was looking at her chain because she had like the little kind of joint, like it had like little African shit on the chain and shit like that, like little spikes and shit. Yeah. I'm like, oh shit, they bringing Vixen in. Then she said her name. I was like,
no, they already got Vixen on the other shows.
Yeah, I know. I was hoping and praying, but that's all.
I
was hoping and praying, but that's all. So we get a new character, I guess. I don't know how deep and how far they're gonna go with her, but we get Piranha. Hopefully, I'm saying her name right. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I guess from the way they presented her, she's been around for a long time and shit.
Yeah, because she like her Jefferson and like even Lynn or whatever the case is, she knows her and shit like that. But the first interaction with Jennifer and Piranha, she was like, where the fuck are you? Who are you? What? My nigga, let me go back to where the fuck I just came from. Why the fuck you just transfer me somewhere like out of fucking nowhere? And also, that's the same energy she kept with her parents too. Like, my nigga, if y'all ever sneak up a bitch up on me ever again, we gonna have a motherfucking problem. And it was so funny because Jeffrey was like I know we fucked up, but watch your motherfucking tone, bro. It was just funny as hell, like, cause the way that she came at them, she was just like, if y'all ever sneak up a bitch up on me ever again, like, what? How the fuck y'all thought this was okay for a bitch to just transfer into another dimension, bro? Like, y'all thought I was not gonna say nothing to y'all, bro. And that was just kind of wild to me, bro. But yeah, so that happened with them on the first interaction. The second interaction, of course, it was way better because the conversation between Jefferson and Jennifer, they was like, I never wanted this from you. I would never want my daughters to have the power that I had and the same struggles and shit that I had to go through as a child, especially the way that her shit is, because I'm not sure between Gamby and Jefferson how deep they shit go. Like, Jefferson probably zapped Gamby a couple times in training or some shit, trying to get their powers together, fuck the case is. But the way that Jennifer is, her shit is just out of control, and nobody knows how to fucking control it. And he was like, I never wanted that for you. Like, I don't even think I had to go through that type of shit at this point, at this level, that I can't control my powers and nobody can do shit for me. So shit, we just tried the best we could do.
And
sneak somebody up on you.
Person to help you and shit.
Yeah. So I thought that was a nice touching moment at that time right there. So the next time Piranha and Jennifer meet up, she takes her to a beauty salon, which I love this show.
Yeah, it was like really
super black.
Super black and deep.
I love this fucking show.
It's like a beauty salon. We gonna get our hair and nails done? She's like, no.
No, you don't know. This is the place where political views are changed. Women talk. Women they cry. Every fucking thing, bro. I'm like, damn, that's deep as fuck, bro. The way that she was talking and saying shit, bro. I thought that shit was deep as shit. But then she also tell her like, this is pretty much a playground. Like, you can expand your powers as much as you want to in here and nothing will change. Or you can just sit here and talk, whatever the fuck the case is. And then she gave her a choice. I don't know what's going to happen with this.
Shaped like some kind of box and shit. She was like, yeah, we're going to put some shit in here.
We're going to put
we're going to put your feelings in here. I was like, I started laughing because I was thinking about like motherfuckers like actually like thinking about that, like, this is my feelings and shit for your ass. Like, when like she was talking about, when she was talking about putting everything she had emotionally trapped in a box of shit. Yeah, so now, like, I guess their whole relationship, she grew a a little bit more comfortable. Because like by the third time she saw it, she's like, yeah, you know what? I want my box diamond.
Like,
she's like, fuck that gold.
Calm down, little bear. We're not dealing with boxes today.
She's like,
you gonna deal with what are these emotions? Or why do you have them? What the case is, and which kind of closed out the episode, kind of fucked up for me because Jennifer just was like
in
pure
that
energy
little space. Yeah, she was like in gall.
Yeah, like just pure energy.
In flames.
Yeah. And I think that's all for Jennifer. I want to say that's it. But it was a really good episode for her though.
Yeah,
it was a really good episode for her. Anissa, I guess she dumped the last girl from the last episode, the superstar girl, pop girl, the junk food girl.
Well, going off of like what that little line you were saying, I think she's kind of listening to her sister's idea and kind of like, because she connected a lot more with the other girl.
Yeah, definitely.
That she met. So I think she more into like telling her like, you know what, I think my sister's right. I think I need to like try and make this like a thing and shit.
Yeah,
so
but it seemed like the girls like took it back too easily too. But I don't know how deep they shit got, like, because the funny thing is the way that Anissa came up to her, like we was fucking around, but we wasn't exclusive. So
yeah,
it shouldn't be
I was like,
man.
damn. I was like, damn, she hit a straight nigga
line. Like, you wasn't my bitch, but you know,
you wasn't my man. We was just, just chilling. I was like, damn.
Like, damn, that's how you gonna hit it with?
Yeah.
You know, but then she was like, my views
like,
have changed.
right.
I talked to my sister, so you know, you my soul food. Like, so now you my girl. I'm like, what? Like, how you can do it, bro? Like, all right. If it work, all right, fuck it. But also with Anissa, a few cool things that happened this episode with her, between her and Gamby. She was, I guess, I forgot. Oh no, her whole thing was, it was a hospital closing, or a real estate agent coming in to buy a hospital, whatever the case is. That was like just a big structure in the community, whatever the case is. And she was like, damn, they need $30,000. I'm giving such and such to the church. But of course, she has been this mysterious donor since the first episode of what the case is.
Robin Hood.
Yeah, exactly. That's the preacher.
Put it.
I'm gonna get to him a little bit later too. I think there's some shit going on. But so between her and Gamby, so they pretty much set up a plan to rob, I guess, some big gun or drug dealers.
Big time. Like, before, she was robbing, like, small little hood houses, trap houses where they hold money and shit. Yeah. Now she's robbing big time fish.
She's like, wow, these niggas got ponytails.
Yeah.
Like, that was funny. Like, I was thinking, like, why do all these niggas got ponytails? Like, in like a lot of the movies and TV shows, they all...
Gabby like, you don't want to get into that. But he's like, all right, I got your back.
Well, it took that nigga a while to shoot that sniper gun, too, by the way. Gamby could have did a lot more damage. I'm just going to throw that out there.
Hey, man, he didn't want to hit her. She ain't really need him for that, except for that one little...
She didn't need him for that either, but she was finna hit his ass, too, or for the case she saw him. She was reacting. But, also, a funny line they said before they even went out into the action or whatever the case is, he was like, now how the fuck I'm supposed to tell you before you even do it? Like, after.
Yeah.
I'm snitching.
He's like, it depends on what it is.
Right. Yeah, so I thought that was kind of funny.
He said, if there's anything too crazy, then I'd probably tell your father.
I gotta tell. But yeah, so that happened with them. So now we get with Anissa and the pastor. What the fuck is his name? I just saw his fucking name. Reverend Jeremiah Holt.
Yeah.
So she pretty much does the job, gets the money from the gun guys or whatever for the cases, whoever they are.
Well, she back up because she saw him.
Oh yeah, she talked to him before. Yeah.
For to ask him where the rest of that money, because I want to give some of that money to the hospital them so it can stay open. He was like, yo, we already used all of it for lawyer fees and shit.
Other shit. He was like, hey, we actually need more money.
Yeah.
And this is the part that I didn't like. Because, well, I'm not gonna say I didn't like, but I'm kind of starting to see holes in the Reverend story. I kind of think this nigga just...
I already told you. He got a Ferrari, G.
He came back with a new suit the second time she came. I was like, this nigga spending all the money on himself. I know it.
Yeah. He got a Ferrari out back. Yeah, I already know it.
I'm pretty sure. I'm not sure if this is happening or not, whatever the case is, but I was just like, man, that nigga like he got some new shoes on, bro. I don't trust that nigga, bro. I was like, the Reverend got some new shoes, bro. But that's just the way I feel. Like I think like now at this point, like he's just sitting there out to get money, like and he's
like collecting them.
Yeah,
that's why like that's why I'm going back to this overall theme. The whole overall theme of like, I guess this season is like consequences. So I think some shit is gonna happen from her taking all these money.
Oh, it's definitely gonna happen
from all these different gangs and shit like that, and they gonna notice some shit. And I think you're right, because that preacher probably flaunting some shit. And what I think is gonna happen is somebody gonna be flooding that church. Somebody gonna flood that church and come up in there and start doing some crazy shit in there.
Yeah, probably so.
Yeah, because she straight up losing it, robbing all these big time gangs.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like,
even though that's smart.
Like, something gonna connect, bro. Like, somebody gonna notice, like, Tobias or somebody's gonna, like, show up or whoever. Because I'm just assuming, like, the trap houses are run by Tobias because he's I guess the biggest gangster in the city.
In the city, yeah.
But I'm like, something gonna connect one of these fucking times when she goes, shit just gonna go fucking left.
It's gonna go south real quick.
But, so yeah, I think that was all that with Anessa, right? Like, she just helped, Gamby helped her, the preacher. And like that.
That's it with her.
Lynn, Malcolm, how do you feel about Lynn after this episode, bro? Are you still on the fences, or are you like, because this episode, I think everybody had like a good little storyline or whatever for Casey is this episode.
I'm kind of like, I hate Lynn's character. Like, I'm like, at this point, I'm like ready for like Jeff to be like the single father.
He's gonna be a single father again.
Yeah, with him and his two girls, because like I just don't like Lynn. Like, she's so like her character's like so fucked up and wishy washy and shit. One minute she's talking about like, you know, saving the kids and pies and shit, and then the next minute she's like telling them, oh, it's a blessing to be alive and shit. Yeah. And the next minute she's like, oh, you stuck with this curse or addiction or some shit. I don't know, like, cause like she was so her and that dude, detective
agent Percy O'Dell.
Percy, yeah, her and him, like they whole like conversation going back and forth and shit. Cause she was like, I feel like you trying to stop me from doing what I need to do, and he's like, shit, I wanted to stop you. I want to stop you from day one.
The funny thing he said is like, she was like, if all this fails, well, for the case is, it's on you. He said, no. I told your ass to get the fuck on somewhere. You hired yourself to be in this position. So guess what? When things go left, it is on you. He said, don't get shit twisted now. I try to get you the fuck up out of here. Yeah, you want to stay.
You want to stay. So,
I thought that shit was funny as hell. He told her ass that shit.
Yeah, so apparently they got some doctor.
Oh, Grace. Dr.
Grace that was locked up before.
Let me point this out. Now, when Agent Percy O'Dell was explaining who this lady was to Lynn, I was like, all right, just a doctor that got fired and got her shit stripped from probably bad practice or whatever the case is.
Right.
Bro, they brought that bitch into the jumpsuit. I was like, whoa. They didn't say nothing about this bitch being in jail. I was like, how far these bad practices go, bro? Because I was like, whoa. They're like,
then you find out she did like, what did she say?
She did.
It was 10 experiments.
And she's like, everybody didn't come back with 1 foot. I was like,
she's like, only one of them died.
Yeah.
Because like when Lynn was saying it, she was like basically saying like, all yo,
I know everything about you.
Died.
Yeah. Now, I forgot what she was experimenting on one of the fuck cases, but Lynn was trying to bust her out like, I know what you did. You did these experiments. Everybody came back with like 1 foot or whatever the case is. And the girl was like, you know what? Fuck it. I'll work with you. But guess what? 9 of them came back with 1 foot. One of them motherfuckers died. So don't get shit twisted. Also, with I thought that was crazy though. Like they brought that chick in with a fucking jumpsuit, my nigga. I was like, wait, y'all said bad practice. Y'all didn't say this bitch was crazy. Like, and Lynn was saying that she was crazy the whole time. But until they brought her in with the jumpsuit, I was like, oh, this bitch crazy. I'm like, I wasn't believing it until I saw the chick in the jumpsuit. I was like, whoa, something got it. Like, time out, bro. Like, I don't know if we can work with her. Crazy. I was like, I don't even think I want Lynn working with her. No, I don't like Lynn like that. But
it's funny too, like the chip that she
that shit was wild, bro.
And she went outside the little red box.
And the funny thing is, Lynn was explaining to her, like, just in like in the other room, that bitch twitched.
Yeah,
it fell out. I was like, just like in the other room, Lynn was saying, like, just in the other room, motherfucking, you can't go past the red lines or some shit. That she was saying.
She got to stay in the box.
And then she was like, what the fuck did she tell her? She was like, If it goes off, you get shocked. If you try to mess with it, get shocked. And if you possibly get it out, the shit goes off, and then the security comes in and they shoot and kill you. Yeah. So yeah, and I thought that shit was wild also because I was like, how, like, what is she really doing here to like help? Like, because I think they said, I think one of them they said something about like grabbing a knife or some shit like that, something like that. It was like knives said somewhere. I was just like, yo, if you just need somebody to come monitor the fucking pods, my nigga, you was already doing that shit with other doctors and nurses or whatever the case is. Or like, why is this lady here? Like, what the fuck is she gonna do? And the funny thing, funny that the old girl said, she's like, well, I guess we're not going to be friends. So, yeah, man, that was pretty much Lynn's whole part of the episode for the case is, which I thought was kind of funny and actually kind of cool, like, for her storyline a little bit, because they just brought this crazy-ass doctor lady just along out of no fucking way, bro. I thought that shit was wild as fuck. Especially when she came out there in that jumpsuit, where I was like... My whole mind got fucked like, whoa. Y'all said crazy. Y'all didn't say crazy in the range. Who else we got? We got Tobias. Oh, bro. Tobias going through it, bro.
Yeah, he's
Cyanide going, bro. Yeah. He going through it, bro.
I want him and
Cyanide
got like love interest or something, because like he's hurting for her.
Also, by the way, was that his sister's grave or was Cyanide last name Well? Did he marry her like secretly on some secret type shit? Cause I
thought that was his sister's.
I'm just asking because I see no reason to why he went to go see his sister's grave. It was nothing like leading up to the storyline. Wise why he would go see his sister, go to his sister's grave.
I don't know. I would think so because he was cutting up loose ends everywhere and shit. From the last episode. So I would imagine so that
get his piece or some shit like that.
Yeah, trying to get his little piece.
You're right.
That's what I was imagining. That
yeah, you're right about that.
So
I understand that.
I don't know if him and Cyanide did have like some kind of love interest or something.
Yeah. You're right about that. I can understand that.
All I can say is by the end now, it's like snitches get stitches. So
also, I want to know who snitched though too.
We already know who snitched.
I don't think it was Khalil, bro.
Yeah, it was Khalil.
I don't think so. I don't know.
Because what's the name said he's like we got an anonymous tip.
And I would think it was I would have thought it was probably the flamethrower guy. Because now they got a case saying that. Well, no, he didn't know who the fuck.
He didn't know where he was at, and he didn't know who hired.
It was Khalil that hired him.
Yeah,
he just saw Khalil. Matter of fact, he didn't even see Khalil. He didn't even see Khalil's shadow. He just because
he said it's dude with gauntlets.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, so it probably was.
So, man, we already know Tobias know who the fuck snitched on him. So
yeah.
Khalil probably as good as dead now.
Yeah.
Because like that whole transition went. Because I thought about it. Because like the whole transition when Black Lightning and Khalil was basically like talking about it and shit.
Yeah, he was feeling it like I know.
He was like, right, no, ain't nothing to stop this motherfucker. He was like, cause you could barely handle it. And you talking about some show you the way.
Yeah.
He's like, he fucking had you fucked up. He's like, he said something else too that caught like my attention too when he was talking to him, and that made me think later. Cause when Pierce. Not Pierce. Henderson got the little thing, and he was like, "Yeah, so we got a good anonymous tip that you was gonna be here." It's like, basically, motherfucker, we got you.
Yeah, man. So
I don't think that's gonna last though.
I know it's not
him
gonna
in jail,
last.
he gonna be right back out walking around and shit. And when he get out.
Oh yeah,
fuck him up.
But the funny thing about this whole episode is like you can see Tobias just fucking toying with fucking Khalil, bro.
Yeah,
like from him, I guess
sitting down playing the game.
Yeah. From sitting down playing the game, he got his ass up and he was telling him like, cause I don't know what the fuck the papers were. I guess they was just something that he was supposed to get rid of
or some shit.
I don't think it was something supposed to be recycled.
It looked like he was reading off of it.
No. He was. I don't know. No, I don't think he was reading off of, but I think Tobias told him something. He told him to memorize it because it sounded like some shit that, because after that he was like, Cyanide used to do all of this.
Yeah.
So he was telling him like, my nigga, because I think he was saying something like, go get the money, blase, some shit like that, like some shit that Cyanide would do, or whatever the case is. But the fact that he was burning the paper in his hands, he did it like 3 times, I think.
Yeah.
Like, nigga, I ain't tell you let that paper go.
He said that after the first time. He's like, nothing.
Nothing. You better get another piece of paper, nigga. Hold that shit. Bro, the way that he was just toying with my man, it was ridiculous. And then the second time of their interaction, Khalil came back with the money. And I don't know who the fuck the white lady is that was doing Tobias' nails for the case is. But he was like, yeah, man, I had to go chase that fool. I think Romel or some shit like that his name was.
So, yeah, like, he had to go sleep somewhere at somebody's house.
I had to go chase that fool down. I had to go find him and shit. He's like, first time was side night. I think he was late. He was like 15 minutes late. Like, this time, you got to go find him. Oh, third time, he going to come up short. Something else that made me think Tobias, because I love that nigga. He said, I hate these Neros. They go run around with no daddy from house to house, get a girl pregnant, and now that baby ain't got no damn daddy. Hey.
He's like, come think about it.
Khalil.
Ain't you
did you know your daddy? I was like, this nigga's Tobias, but don't give a fuck, bro. He was like, hey, did you know your daddy? Bro, that shit was crazy.
I was like, that he cold as ice, Tobias, man. I was like, bruh, that's fucked up.
And he always does that shit, like from I think the first episode of the first season, bro. That nigga been like that, bro. Yeah. Hey, don't change, bro. That nigga's cold blooded, but then he pretty much tells Khalil like, hey, if that nigga showed on my page, like, don't teach that nigga a lesson. So Khalil rolls up to the. I guess the old place that Lala used to run.
Yeah.
And
niggas get to talking shit, talking mess. Like,
talking mess.
Man, a minute ago you was in a wheelchair.
Nigga, you ain't Lala, nigga. Fuck you coming here.
I was like, damn, bro.
Like, I don't even know why the fuck homie was talking all that big bad shit, bro.
Yeah,
like, you was going a little too far. You knew it was gonna happen, bro.
My man gave him that. He just gave him one of those Vedas.
On the real.
He had him up like a little kid.
He got lucky that Romel came his ass through because
he was about to snap his
neck. The funny thing is, when it was like, nigga, why is you running? It's like, why is you running? How you running?
I ain't running. Dart his ass.
I thought that shit was funny as hell. I also wanted to know, they didn't show this either, but I also wanted to know, I had a confrontation when Khalil came back and said, I accidentally killed that nigga between him and Tobias. Like, I didn't tell you to kill the nigga. I just told you to go check the motherfucker. I think
he was supposed to.
Yeah, probably.
I think so. But he did it on accident.
Yeah, it was definitely accident.
Yeah, it was definitely accident.
But he just poked his chest out when he did a little bit to look cool in front of the rest of them niggas.
Yeah.
Like, I'll kill you niggas. Then he walked out real fast and go find the garbage can they go throw up in and shit. Like, he ain't never been through that shit. Oh, yeah, man. I thought that shit was funny.
Well, shit, he already got bodies from the school.
Yeah, it depends. I don't know. I don't know if any murder. I don't know if any kids got killed. I never heard the report of kids.
Well, yeah. Killed. Well, we know they were knocked out.
They just got attacked or whatever the case is, whatever.
They say attacked, so I don't think anybody died because they did say it would have been much worse or some shit.
Yeah. But I think that's everybody, bro. I think that's the whole episode, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I thought it was a good episode. I think everybody had like a good storyline. Like I'm not surprised either.
Where the fuck is Lala?
Bruh, I don't know.
I did like, cause I know he didn't break. I don't know he didn't break like the little trans thing that Tobias got that little line. Yeah, he probably is somewhere losing his fucking mind, being hunted by the people he killed.
Yeah, he probably losing his fucking mind right now somewhere. But yeah, they mentioning him, so that means something. I guess.
Yeah, he's still around, but we just don't know where he at.
Just ain't seen him. So yeah, man, I thought this was a good fucking episode. I'm not surprised. I don't even think I got no old school music. I wasn't disappointed, but I got them bars, bro. I got them bars.
You got them lines.
I got them bars, bro. Like, you ain't even a snack food type of person. More like soul food. Should have paid her with the lines.
Yeah, she had some lines in the. No, that was what's your name? And
she still calling her sister Harriet Tubman too, by the way.
Yeah.
Like, all right, Harriet. What else? But yeah, I think that's it, bro. You good?
Yeah.
All right, cool. This has been another episode of DADS Podcast. My name is Clint.
My name is Mal.
And we out this bitch. Make sure to follow all our social media networks, DADS Podcast, and for Twitter, 2Dance with Dreads. And make sure you hit that description button at the bottom, and then you hit that Patreon at the bottom, and just come fuck with us. So yeah, this has been an episode of Black Lightning, season 2, episode 3. I still don't like the name Master Lord, but it is what it is. I guess y'all name y'all shit, not me. Yeah, man, good episode, man. I guess we'll be back here next week
for episode 4.
Yeah, episode 4. I'm trying to see the name of the episode. Episode is called Translucent Freak. Also we forgot to mention Jefferson subdued Bang Baby like first 15 seconds in.
Oh yeah. But he did some old knock him out shit, like kind of like
she shook her hand.
Yeah, like one of those like remember those little shock buzzards. Yeah, that's what it kind of remind me of.
Yeah, I forgot about that. But that I guess some of that don't play no part in nothing. I'm getting cussing. He just
it was just
catch
like
them all. I guess I don't fucking know.
out here catching Bang Babies like Pokemon.
Yeah. So but yeah, man, we'll be here next week, man. Episode 4, Translucent Freak, and we got this bitch, bro.
Yep. Deuces.